Hey, welcome back to Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls as the Crusader. In this episode, we are going to go ahead and continue on through the Blood and Sand objective and get the blood of Zoltan Kuhl from the Cave of the Betrayer. So let's look around for that. We're not entirely sure where it's at. It could be anywhere. We haven't explored the vast majority of the Desolate Sands as of yet, so it could be just about anywhere. Let's just go ahead and look around and see if we can find it. I don't know where it could be. Vile swarms, can you give me any information as to where this might be? Who's to say? I don't know. I'd rather not explore along the walls, but if we have to do that, I suppose we will. So let's go ahead and do that, I guess. Let's go ahead and explore along the walls, I guess. You know what, guys? I'll be right back. Give me just 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. So let's go ahead and keep on looking around. Again, it seems to me that right now the best option is to go ahead and travel along the walls. Just so we know where we're supposed to be going afterwards, after we find the Cave of the Betrayer. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and travel along the walls. Not to mention, doing this will get us some more experience, because we'll be fighting more enemies. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we know that this... Wait, is this the Vault of the Assassin? Is that what this is? Or is this just... No, that's not it. That's not the way forward. That's just another means. That's the way we have to go afterwards, I think. So that is not where we want to go. You have shielding and knockback. That's going to be really, really annoying. That is going to be massively, massively annoying. So can you guys not do what you're doing? But I suppose if you're going to knock me back, go ahead and knock me back in a corner so I can just keep on attacking you. I suppose that'll work. I suppose that might be a strategy that I would like you to employ upon me. Because you know what? I can just keep on attacking you over and over again rather than having to run back into you. I suppose that might work. I suppose that might work somehow or another. So let's go ahead and do that. Hello there. Hello there, Doom Hatred. Doom Hatred. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and give that to Cormac, I guess. Might as well. Might as well give that to Cormac, because it's better than what he already had. So let's go ahead and keep on looking around. Destroy these blasted, betrayed, forsaken bones. Those forsaken bones that have long been lying here and drying in the desert sun. Lacunae slashers, you guys are really, really irritating. You guys have more health than I would like you to have. But that is okay, not a big deal. A cruel hound skull? Not entirely sure what a crude hound skull is. Not entirely sure what that is. Hello there, sand dweller. You're just kind of hanging out in the sand. It's pretty great. I'm not really scared of you, though. You decided to try to come up and scare me. It didn't really work, though, because I wasn't scared.
Right about the battle. Not much. There were no survivors from the battle that day, or at least none that ever left this day.
Well, it seems to me that there was a major battle that occurred here, and that is why the land turned into a desolate sand. It is very sad. Traveler's Pouch on the Desolate Sands Part 2.
In thousands of years of records, I cannot find a single account of a prisoner surviving exile to the desolate sands. The wastes are littered with bones that have been picked dry by the endlessly circling bloodhawks or desperate lacunae. Those who die there meet their end without the sanctity of the life.
Yeah, it's kind of cruel to send somebody here. I mean, they're doomed to die a painful and torturous death, which is very, very shameful. It kind of tells you something about the royalty of Chaldeum. All right, well, here is the Cave of the Betrayer. You can feel it, huh? You can feel your blood inside the Cave of the Betrayer, huh?
We are well on our way. At this rate, the Soul Stone will be ours soon.
What are you guys doing, you murderous fiends? You trying to murder me? Is that what you're trying to do? You're trying to murder me? It's not going to lead to anything for you. Cool's Journal Part 2.
I believe with this Soul Stone, I will finally be able to unlock the true power of man. In arms, our kind possessed power unmatched in this dreary age. With the Soul Stone, I will be able to elevate myself to the strength of my ancestors.
So it seems to me that you are power hungry there, Cool. You have gone mad with power. Of course he's gone mad with power. If you're trying going mad without power, it's boring. No one listens to you.
The crusade marches on.
The crusade marches on. Alright, well, let's go ahead and kill these web spitters. And these little tiny spiderlings. These little brood hatchlings. And why are there so many spiders? Who is to say why there are so many spiders in a cave? I don't know, man. Why would there be spiders in a cave? That is a crazy, crazy paradigm. I don't understand, man. I fail to understand. But it seems to me that this place is mainly full of spiders, because I'm not seeing much in the way of anything else but spiders. But hey, we leveled up, so let's go ahead and level up here in a second. Go ahead and level up here in a moment, after we kill this here rockworm. So get out of here, rockworm. Not interested in your nonsense. What did we get here? We got Law of Hope, Promise of Faith, and Prime the Loss reduces all non-physical damage taken. Not really interested. Ascendancy, Karakrat's Champion Hasteful. Is there any other law that I might want? Prime the Loss reduces the wrath cost of all skills. Also increases your critical hit damage. Reduce the amount of damage your arrows taking from the elements. Will deal reduce enemy or attacks your will deal. Ooh, I actually kind of like that. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna switch it up and go with that. But what's the passive skill? Reducing the amount of damage you and your allies take. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's go with that for a little while. And see if we can survive taking a little bit less damage from our enemies. Feel like that might be beneficial. Feel like that might lead to positive things for us, is taking just a little bit less damage from our enemies. Even just a little bit less is going to help us. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and hope we can actually survive taking just a little bit less damage. There's a treasure goblin somewhere. The question is where? I can hear him, but I cannot see him. There he is. There you are, little buddy. I am here to destroy you. I am here to annihilate your entire life. That is all there is to it. That is all there is to this reality, is that I am here to destroy you. And once again, you are trapped in a corner, so I am not all that scared about dealing with you. Oh no, he's not trapped in a corner anymore. Cormac, you moved in such a fashion that you allowed him to run away, which I don't appreciate. Why did you do that? Why did you let him run away? Why did you let him run away? Okay, go ahead and we're trying to trap him if we can, because he is going to be running all over the place otherwise, which I am not a big fan of. He has too much health to be running around all over the place. It's not necessarily what I desire. Mr. Guy, can you please calm down? Can you please calm down? This guy's gonna run away. He's gonna escape. Yep. Gosh darn it. Ah, man. Oh well. No big deal. We don't need to kill every single one of the treasure goblins. It's not like we get anything crazy good for it anyway. I mean, sometimes we have a chance of sometimes getting legendary items, but at the same time, it's not like we have to kill every single treasure goblin we face. So I'm not all that concerned with it. Orbiter Plagued Thunderstorm. This is going to be a real problem. This is going to be a serious problem. Why do you bugs have electricity powers? Why would bugs have the power of electricity? That is something I fail to understand. That is something I fail to understand. Why would there be electrical powers from bugs? Bugs shouldn't have the power of elemental damage. They shouldn't have the power of anything. They are just insects. But the good thing is that I am taking less damage from my enemies thanks to the law that I am reciting right now, which is going to be very helpful for us. So let's go ahead and put that on real quick, that there ring, because it increases our damage just a little bit, which is what we like to see. So it looks to me like we just kind of closed a loop. It seems to me is what we just did here. We just kind of went around in a large circle, which isn't necessarily what we wanted, but that is okay. I almost just spilled my coffee. That would have been a serious, serious problem. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go the other way, I guess. Let's go ahead and go down rather than up. See what is down. See what is down below rather than what is up above. Oh, little web spitter, what can you tell me about this cave? Besides the... What is giving us fear damage? That's the question I'm asking. I feel like I've asked this question before. Like, what is giving us fear? Is it just something that we always have? Is that just something we've always, you know, had on our person? Is it the ability to fear enemies? I suppose that makes some level of sense. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go over here. Man, those blasted frickin' slime spewers are really annoying. They have more health than I would like them to have, but the good thing is that Cormac can handle them relatively easily by himself, which is super nice. But they don't really deal all that much damage. They're just annoying, just for the simple fact that they can fire from a distance the way they do. But they really don't have that much health, and they don't deal that much damage, so I'm really not all that concerned with them. Now, I need to start getting some wrath back, so let's start doing some primary attacks. Let's go ahead and start doing some primary attacks and getting some wrath back before I run out of wrath, like I always find myself doing. Which is not what we want at all. Hello there, rockworm. I am gonna go ahead and destroy you. Because I don't like the fact that you startled me like you did. That makes me very sad. Hello there, 9 gold and a magical axe. Man, what is up with all these frickin' slime spewers? They're all over the place. They are all over the place. It is insanity. Alright, so where is this blood? That is the question I'm asking. Where is this blood of cool? This place is quite huge. I mean, it says Cave of the Betrayer level 1, so that kind of tells me that there's a level 2 somewhere around here. But where, oh where is level 2? I am not entirely sure. Who's to say? This place is quite huge. Which is fine, I guess. Again, we're getting a ton of experience, which is all that really matters. What is our primary skill? Your attacks gain increased speed for every enemy hit and deal holy damage. Okay, so that's pretty good. So we're increasing our attack speed as we attack enemies, which is super nice. But it only happens for our primary skills. We don't get that ability for our secondary skill, our orbiting hammers. Cave of the Betrayer level 2.
What further trials await us now?
What further trials await us? That is the big question, Cormac. Who's to say? I suppose we're just going to have to face it head on and find out. Because we have no way of knowing until we actually face what is going to be ahead of us. Spiders, apparently. Apparently it is spiders, which is totally fine. I can handle spiders. I can handle little spiderlings. Little spiderlings are very easy to manage. Now, is this Cave of the Betrayer level 2 going to be large? Is this going to be a very large area, or is this going to be a small area? That is the question I'm now asking. I don't know. I really don't know. Rockworms, you live here. Could you tell me how large this place is? Can you tell me how large you guys have burrowed out this cave? Have you guys dug out this cave quite large? I'm not entirely sure. Web spitter, spiders, can you give me any information? Can you give me any information as to how large this place is? It seems to me this place is going to be quite huge. It does very much look like this place is going to be huge. So, let's go ahead and do some exploring, I guess. Let's just go ahead and do our exploring around and seeing if we can find the blood of our good friend Cool. I say good friend lightly because we don't really like him all that much. Okay, well, I was kind of hoping that level 2 wouldn't be like a full-fledged super area, but it's certainly looking like that it is like a full-fledged super area. It's pretty great. which isn't necessarily what I desire. I was kind of hoping that we could find the blood of cool quicker than slower. But that does not seem to be the case whatsoever, which is totally fine, I guess. So let's just go over here and then have to deal with bats coming out of holes, which is no bueno. No bueno indeed. Hello there, dead adventurer. What are you doing in this cave? You trying to look for precious, precious treasures? Suppose that might be something you're doing. Man, it seems like there are slime spewers every 2 freaking seconds. Can there not be slime spewers every 2 freaking seconds? That'd be absolute. Look at this. See, every 2 seconds. I don't understand why they are everywhere. Can you guys not be such a nuisance? Like, you guys don't have that much health and you don't deal that much damage, but you guys are very annoying to have to kill. You guys are massively annoying to kill, just to be entirely honest with you. Okay, so let's go ahead and look around, and now we have champion swarms again. More champion swarms. Health Link, Waller, Orbiter, Molten. They have 4 abilities now. So now we have enemies with 4 abilities, which is going to be absolutely insane. Absolutely insanity cheese, but that's okay. Nothing we can't handle. As long as I don't get trapped behind a wall and stuck on top of some burning floors. Even though I am out of wrath, which is not what I want at all. I don't want to be out of wrath and get stuck behind a wall and then stuck on top of a burning floor. That's exactly what seems to be happening here. As long as I can use consecration and heal myself just a little bit, I feel like we'll be in good shape. But it seems like all we've really faced in this recording session is champion Vile Swarms. It seems like that's the only thing we've actually faced today. Okay, you guys are molten, and I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate the fact that you guys are molten, because you guys explode, and you guys deal a lot of damage with that explosion. So can you guys not with that? Can you guys not with your super hyper powerful explosion? I'd much rather avoid that. It can be entirely helped. Reduce fire resistances, resistance to all elements. I'm going to go ahead and keep what I have right now instead. So why is this place... There we go. I was going to say, why is this place as huge as it is? Who's to say, man? Who's to say? But there is the blood of Cool right there. Search for the archives of Zoltan Cool in the Desolate Sands. Now, we do know where the archives are. We were able to find them. So, it should be relatively easy to get ourselves over there.
Black Soulstone will be my greatest work, my legacy, and my gift to humanity. There will be war. My archives are at the northern tip of the Desolate Sands. There we will find my body and the Black Soulstone.
Well, thanks for interrupting that journal entry, dude. I appreciate that.
The Black Soulstone will be my greatest work, my legacy, and my gift to humanity. There will be wars to come between man and the creatures of heaven and hell. The power housed within my stone is the very thing needed to set mankind free from demons and angels forever.
Because I'm pretty sure these are the archives right over here.
I'm afraid of no demon or spectre, you know this.
Here is the entrance to my archives. Let me activate the portal.
Am I gonna get a checkpoint? Are you gonna give me a checkpoint? Is that something you're gonna do? Are you gonna give me a checkpoint? Yes, you did. Give me a checkpoint.
I had to build all of this for my research and my experiments. The Black Soulstone was a complicated creation. I sacrificed much to make it.
Now, is there going to be a waypoint here in the archives? Yes, there is. Okay, well, in that case, let's go ahead and go back.
Emperor Hakan? What are you doing here?
All right, we'll worry about that in the next episode, because I don't want to worry about that in this episode. We've already gone for 20 minutes, so I think it is about time we call it. So thank you guys for watching today's episode. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys in the next one when we take care of the archives of Zoltan Kuhl, which is going to be fun because that place is quite scary. There's lots of undead and lots of giant sand demons all over the place, so that's going to be fun. But as always, guys, I really do appreciate you watching. It really, really does mean the world to me. I will see you guys in the next episode.